Hello, welcome to the Mediocre Cooking Show where I try to make a budget-friendly meal prep and rate it and see how good it is and see if I like it and come to you as a beginner. I share my process, I share how I like it and if I don't like it and things that work for me. So stay tuned.
So, one thing I struggle with, which I feel like everybody can relate to, is eating healthy and cheaply. And what I've been using this website called Budget Bites. Um, it's like budget and then bites, but bites is spelled with a Y. BUDGETBYTES.com. And when you get there, it'll take you through like different categories, like under $10. Like it has categories like chicken, pasta, one pot meals, vegetarian. Usually I do chicken. I mean, there's even dessert. Like there's a whole bunch of stuff. Just because chicken is high in protein. Um, and I go through and I like search and I try to pick 2 a week that I'm gonna cook. And when I do pick those 2, I write them down on this, even though the excuse me, even though the ingredients and like the instructions are already on the website, I just write it down for my personal use, and also walking it through once and reading it through once before cooking it is also really helpful. So I'm just gonna go through and pick 2 that I like and see what comes up. So I found this sweet chili chicken stir fry bowl. That looks pretty good to me. And I already have like a lot of the ingredients, and it's like very like the ingredients list is very short. And then this creamy pesto chicken. I love pesto, and like I feel like that just looks good. Can you see? So yeah, I'm just gonna write each of them down. You can also like mess with the serving sizes in here, which is awesome. Like if you want 4 meals, if you want 6 meals, like it'll adjust your recipe for you, which I'm obsessed with. Um, but yeah, I'm just gonna write these down, write down the ingredients list, and then go from there. So I got back from the store, and this is the bulk of the ingredients right here, and as you can see, it's really not that much. Um, and like some are like salt and pepper, olive oil, like hopefully that's stuff you already have in your house. I'm not a good measure on like how much it was because I I was doing other grocery shopping as well, but it really didn't amount to all too much.
I'm editing this and I'm very embarrassed because my garbage can really said, "Hi, I am the star of this next jot or clip or whatever." But um I do recommend pulling out your garbage when you start to cook so you can quickly throw stuff in there. And I always do that, but I'm literally looking at this and I'm like, okay, garbage, like we love a good garbage shot while I'm cooking.
Okay, so I kind of already started it, but you want to heat a skillet over medium-high heat and add a tablespoon of olive oil. And then you're going to cut the chicken breast in half to make 2 into 4. So they're going to be skinny chicken breasts. And you're going to season them with salt and pepper and cook them for like 4 to 5 minutes on each side until they're nice and golden brown. You can see here I'm just kind of doing that process, making sure they're nice, getting crispy, crisp. Okay, and then while those chicken pieces are cooking, you can mince and cut your garlic and your tomatoes of choice. And once the chicken is done, you'll remove the chicken and you'll put another tablespoon of olive oil in the pan and add your minced garlic and your tomatoes of choice, and kind of just, you're gonna want to sizzle them and cook them for like 4 to 5 minutes until they've kind of, whoa, this is loud, until they've kind of like lost their shape a little bit. And then once they've really been nice and sauteed, you're gonna add your cream and your pesto. I'm pretty sure it was a half a cup of cream, heavy whipping cream, and 1/4 cup of pesto. And wow, okay, I'm playing the drums. And you're gonna just, oh my goodness, it's very loud. Ooh, and you're gonna get it nice close up here. Nice close up here. You're gonna get it really nice and sizzly, just like so. Oh my, why are all these clips so loud? And you're gonna keep sizzling, and then once it gets to a nice sizzle level, you're gonna add that chicken back in and kind of just like stir it around, make sure the chicken gets really coated. This can also be like an additional time for that chicken to get cooked more. But with that being said, like the sauce thickens up kind of fast, so try not to keep it on so high for so long because it'll condense like a lot. I remember being like, it's all going away. And then if I add pasta, this is when I remove the chicken into meal prep containers, and I'll add the cooked pasta that I already have prepared into the saucepan and cover it in the sauce, and then put it on top of the chicken. And this is one of my favorite recipes. It does make me break out a little bit because of the pesto has like olive oil and stuff, but it's so good. It's literally unmatched. And as you can see, like my mouth is watering just looking at it. I would highly recommend this video, and it's budget friendly. Or not this video, this, me endorsing myself. This recipe, and it's budget friendly, and it's just so good. I was satisfied all week eating it.
So here they are in all their glory. There's 3 here, and then I have 1 for myself, but oh my goodness, I was literally licking the pan with this sauce. And I don't know if it's because, I mean, I love pesto, and like heavy cream is good. Obviously, it's my first time cooking with cream, but this was delicious. This is 415 calories, 7 grams of carbs, 34 grams of protein, and 24 grams of fat. Okay, this is my first bite. It's good. It's good. It's not as good as I was expecting it to be for some reason. It's very good. But I feel like it would be better over pasta or like some protein pasta or something like that. So I'm going to give this a 7.5. I'm still going to enjoy it all week long, but it's not as good as I was expecting it to be for some reason. So.
Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. This is like a month later, and no, more than a couple months, and I'm gonna show you the most mediocre shot off the jump to get started. And I don't think I did this one right, so it's okay. It's a mediocre cooking show for a reason. Oh my gosh, now you can't just see the garbage, you can see everything on my counters. We love that. Ooh, in the messy pan. Oh my gosh, you probably wouldn't have even noticed. Anyways, take a big broccoli floret and like kind of cut it into a bunch of pieces. I'm embarrassed. Whatever. It's fine. It's life. It's normal. There's a bunch of stuff on the counter. I don't know what's going on. My stovetop is kind of messy. It's okay. Throw out the gross pieces that you don't want to eat.
I know you can't really see me, but
oh.
stay with me here. So we're gonna cut the chicken breasts into like 1-inch pieces.
I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Pretty.
Okay, apparently I'm just, talking. I'm cutting the chicken pieces in half.
I don't have a cutting board yet in my new place, and that's why I'm working like this.
Yep.
Which is kind of dumb, but
gosh. No. Oh my. Loud clip again. Here we go. Okay. 1 tablespoon on a hot pan that doesn't seem hot enough. Bang the drums. let the olive oil splatter. Okay. Oh, extremely loud clip again. Add those hot pieces of chicken. Cut. Apparently you're gonna cut it. Oh my gosh. You're gonna cut it and you're gonna add it to the pan. Cut off the fatty pieces. I don't like that stuff when I'm like chewing on it. I just think it's kind of gross. Then you're gonna make sure your video isn't turned up to 1,000. Oh, put in the pineapple. Yum, that looks yummy. I don't remember this one, so it must have not been like that good. Sizzle the pineapple until it gets a little crispy, and then add your sweet chili sauce. That looks like, I don't know, half a cup? Let's see if I can check it out.
So here they are, all done and all prepped. I cooked the rice off camera in my own personal rice cooker, but if you were to cook them, you could easily just cook that on the stove. Also, I literally, just because I'm kind of new at cooking, I followed the recipe blindly, and it didn't have me add in the rice or the broccoli, and it just made me like put the rice on the bottom and then, but I almost wish I'd stirred it all together because the broccoli is like dry and not in the sauce. But I'm gonna try this, see what I think. Okay, let's see. It's okay. I'll be curious to see how it reheats. I was definitely expecting some kind of like, I don't even know what I was expecting. It's not what I was expecting. I think I would give this like a 6.5. Yeah, I feel good about that. I forgot to mention, on these, the calories per serving are 548 with 73 grams of carbs, 38.15 grams of protein. That's very weird. 38.15 grams of protein and 3.8 grams of fiber. So yeah.
Okay, this is the video editing version of me, and takeaways. I didn't show how to cook the broccoli. You really just boil a pot of water and throw it in and then take it out when it's like kind of soft. At least that's what I do. I wouldn't use the sweet chili sauce that I use. I would use a different one. I think that's what made it different. And I would also like stir in the rice and the broccoli. The recipe does a better job. I did. I guess I just have the experience of like rating it and like telling you if I like it or not. I want to do more mediocre cooking shows. I do in the future. I love to meal prep and I love to cook. I'm just not very good at it, but I do it anyways, you know? Creamy pesto chicken, I did not give that enough credit. Also, I noticed the difference in carbs is nuts. I think the one carbs for the creamy pesto chicken was like 7 carbs, and then for the sweet chicken chili, not the sweet chicken chili. You know what I'm talking about. For the stir fry, the carbs were like 73.8 carbs versus 7 grams of carbs. I know nothing about macros. I really don't. I just try to go for something high protein. I also noticed the fat content was higher on the chicken one, which I guess makes sense because it has like cream. Yeah, 24 grams of fat, much higher in the chicken one versus the chicken stir fry. So the chicken stir fry overall was probably healthier. I would just say to stir in everything. But then again, I have since cooked the creamy pesto chicken again, and I have not cooked the sweet chicken or whatever it is. Love pineapple, love the idea of it. The sauce just wasn't as good as I was expecting, and it was dry reheating it because like the rice was dry and the broccoli was dry. So it's just kind of like, take that as it is. But I would say definitely try um the creamy basil chicken or whatever it's called. That one is so good. And I serve it over pasta now, which makes it even fattier, but and like with more carbs, but I don't care. It's so so good. Like that's like it's so good. I think it's the best meal prep I've ever done, probably. But I want to do more. And thank you for watching me. Thank you for continuing to support me. And maybe I'll make more mediocre cooking shows as I go forward because I love to cook and I also love to learn. And just now I'm like rewatching this and analyzing, and I'm like, oh wow, like the difference in carbs and protein and stuff like that. So stay tuned. Thanks for following me and watching with me, and have a good day.